Welcome, family. It's a good day for soup. I'm gonna make cream of chicken and rice soup. I have some rotisserie chicken and I thought that would be perfect for some creamy soup. So yeah, come join me. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I have olive oil in here, and I'm going to saute some onions and celery and carrots and garlic. And I'm going to put I have about 3 cups of rotisserie chicken, and I'm going to be putting chicken broth in it, and 1/3 cup of rice, uncooked rice, and I'm going to be adding, toward the end, I'm going to add 1 can of evaporated milk. I had lots of evaporated milk left, so I'm going to use this. And I added about 3 tablespoons of flour to this, just so that it'll help thicken it. And I'm also going to add a little bit of butter, which I like butter in everything. And I'm going to add about a 1/2 cup of Velveeta. So, okay, so first we're going to make sure that this olive oil warms up a little bit. I suppose I have a couple tablespoons in there. I didn't bother to measure it. So but it looks like it's you can see how it kind of, I don't know how to explain that. It makes you can see it in the top of it, it ripples. That means you know that's getting warm. And I suppose about a 1/2 an onion. And I have about a 1/2 cup of carrots and probably a 1/2 stalk of celery. I buy celery to put in my smoothies. I like celery in my smoothies. I think today I'm actually going to make myself a kale smoothie. Sounds good to me. Helps me. Instead of having a salad, I'll have it in a smoothie. I usually have a fruit smoothie, but I really wanted to just have an orange today. Okay, I'm going to just get this a little bit sauteed here until the onions are, looks like they're getting, translucent. Then I'll add the garlic. And I'm not much for a lot of different spices in soups, so I might add a little bit of paprika to this. That kind of sounds good to me, so I'm going to go ahead and get that. Yeah, just paprika and pepper. The aroma of this is just beautiful. Didn't that to scare you again, baby girl? Boy, you sure get scared easy. Just kind of feeling under the weather today, so I don't know if I'll be able to get her on camera or not. Maybe I'll have my husband give her a treat that usually perks her right up. Okay, I'm going to put my garlic in there. And I don't care if there's big pieces in there. Just going to give that a couple seconds with the garlic, just till I can smell it, which I can now. Now I'm going to add the rice. Not too much rice, but it'll be good. Okay, now I'm going to add the broth. And I'm going to add about 3/4 of this. It's a 32-ounce container. So I'll add about 3/4 of it. We'll see. Depending on how thick I want it. I'm going to add the pepper right now. I like pepper, and I really don't think my husband is going to be eating this. So I'll just make it the way I want to. And I'm also going to add a little bit of butter right now, so that rice can cook with the butter. Okay, now I'm going to bring this to a boil. And then I will, once it starts boiling, I will reduce the heat down. I'll cover it and reduce the heat down to simmer just until the rice gets tender. Okay, I've got the rice set on simmer, and about, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, just until the rice is tender. And then we'll add the chicken. Okay. So the rice is nice and tender. So now we're going to kick up the heat a little bit more. And I'm going to add the cheese. And I want to get that melted before I put chicken in. Chicken soup is always good. Always, always. I know you can add whatever kind of cheese you want. If you don't even have to add cheese, I just like to. And Velveeta, I had some, and it melts easy. So I have the other kind of cheeses I have is all in the freezer. So I didn't want to thaw out. Just want to get this back to boiling here. Okay, this is boiling really well. So now I'm going to add the chicken. And if you use just like chicken breast or any kind of chicken, you'll want to cook it, you know, make sure that it gets cooked really well. I would probably cook it first. But you could probably add it earlier. If you had more broth. Because if you boil it with your when you did your rice, you'll want maybe a little more broth in there. Now this is pretty thick here, so I might be adding more broth. I'm going to grab more broth. Okay, now I'm going to add the milk with the flour in it. It's going to make it creamy and thicken it up a little bit. And then we'll see about the adding more. Okay, this is really thick, and I want to add some more chicken broth to it. I don't want it that thick, not for me, but if you like it thick, this is perfect for you then. There. That feels like the right consistency for me. This is kind of a make your own kind of way. And if you want to put different vegetables in it, you can do that too. It's the whole fun of soup. Your own art project. This would be good with homemade bread, but I don't think I have time to make homemade bread. I do have frozen bread dough. I could make rolls to go with it. That looks good for me. I'm just going to let that simmer a little bit just to heat through. Okay, this is really well heated through. Look at all the chicken in there. You could even put potatoes in here if you want. Look at that. Really yummy. And there you have it. Creamy, cheesy chicken and rice soup. It's going to be delicious with bread dipped into it. Yum. Well, thanks for joining me today for this. It was fast. It was easy. Especially using rotisserie chicken. Really fast. Really quick. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and push that subscribe button. Like and share my videos if you like. And thanks for subscribing to all my family. Come join the families if you haven't subscribed. And then we'll see you next time for something different, something fun. Remember, stay busy and serve others. Bye for now.